Hey guys, it's your girl Jackie Aina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm filming and uploading this with the hopes and expectations that it's going to go up today. It's going to be a late upload. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you're new here, I'm Jackie Aina. I do a whole lot of shade throwing and I love talking about beauty. If you're on your way to any festivals, Coachella, Burning Man, whatever, all that, Woodstock, whatever it is, one, please make sure you're drinking water. Two, please make sure you wearing deodorant. Some of y'all just never mind, no comment. And the last thing is make sure if you are gonna wear makeup, that is on point, okay? Don't forget your setting spray. For today's look, I'm giving you thug passion from the neck down, but from the neck up, don't get it twisted, I'm still wearing falsies. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get this fun, literally festive look that you can wear to festivals and outdoor fun, just activities or whatever. Your favorite beauty vlogger is giving you looks this year without appropriating anyone's culture. How you doing? That was the shade that I be talking about. Without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to get this look. Let's go ahead and get started. So it's my first time shooting with my new camera. There may be some hiccups. I don't quite know yet. Bear with me. So the first thing that we're gonna do in order to not sweat off our faces during Coachella, it's going to be hot, it's going to be musty. Make sure you prime really well. I'm gonna take my Skin Refine Zone treatment from MAC. This is a great pore shrinker, and one of the great benefits that it also provides is it kind of mattifies the face down a bit. I don't have time to blot. I can't be bothered with touch-ups. I just want to put on my face and leave it be. Okay, leave it be. I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Step 1. This is their mattifying base. This is one of my favorite primers for when I really need like shine free zone for a couple hours. You just can't use too much of it because it can be really tricky to work with. Now we're doing this in steps. A lot of people are like, who wears that much makeup to Coachella? If I were to wear glitter in my nostrils, what you're not gonna do is judge me. Look, as long as it looks good, I don't care if you wear makeup to the gym. I wouldn't advise it, but I don't care. People are concerned about the wrong things in 2017. They truly are. Anyway, moving forward, we're going to powder down our face because we want the base to last for hours, guys. And you know this is my little plug. If you have dry skin, please don't do this step. Let the sun lubricate you, okay? This is for those of us that are a little on the oily side, and making sure it also kind of like sets the primer too. One thing that I love about Estee Lauder Double Wear is the fact that I rarely have to blot this while I'm wearing it. Sometimes I don't even have to necessarily set it with powder either. And obviously we do kind of want to minimize how much product we use since we're going to be outside. I'm just gonna go with this because I know I can get the coverage that I need and the oil control that I need without it moving around throughout the day. I mean, I'm really familiar with the foundation, so I know exactly how much I need to put on to not get flashback. If you wear too much of this, you will get flashback, okay? Kendrick Lamar ain't gonna be the only one performing this year. Your face is gonna be causing quite a stir if you get caught up with some flashback this year. If you like this foundation and you are having a really hard time with it, because I have gotten some comments and questions about it, I would just say get a darker shade. It may look and feel darker when you're putting it on, but at least you know when you take pictures, it will probably match you. It will kind of like counteract that flashback. You know, sometimes you just gotta make adjustments when you really like a product. I'm not gonna contour. It's too hot to contour. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of contour. Add a little extra layer of concealer for those of us who get that upper lip sweat. It's not cute. And then concealer, I'm gonna take my Double Wear. Pretty lightweight concealer that gives you a nice amount of coverage. If you are someone who sweats a lot on your face, just skip makeup. It's cool. You know, I'm not gonna blame you, but for someone like me, I don't really sweat too much. It's not uncomfortable for me to wear makeup in hot temperatures. I may wear less, and yeah, going bareface is more ideal, but it's definitely not like, oh my god, I'm like going above and beyond to wear this face. You know, like I get like comments and I see people who complain about how others rock their face at these festivals, and I'm just like, but it looks bomb though. Like, why are you sweating them? I'm confused. Like, if it's not an inconvenience, then why can't you do it? You feel me? So anyways, I'm gonna take my new Pure Blending Sponges. I never use these, but I did open these on an unboxing yesterday on Snapchat. And I'm gonna be using a couple things that I just recently got that I've never got to try yet. I'm not gonna give you too much new stuff, only because I want to show you like my foolproof way of doing my makeup whenever I'm going out and I need my makeup to look on point for a couple hours. So far, making sure I blend everything out properly because this 4K is not about to be snitching on me this year. I know I say this tip all the time, but I blend my under eye concealer last because you get the most coverage that way. It kind of like sets and doesn't move as much. Also, a quick tip for these festivals, I'll just name Coachella just because that's the one I'm most familiar with. I know it's not the only one, but my best advice, if you can help this, go at night. Please go at night. First of all, during the day, it's not even that popping, which could be a good or bad thing. You know, it's not as crowded and it's not as rough during the day. It's also sweltering hot and some people just can't. I can't. I don't want to be outside before 4 p.m. when I'm in Indio. Indio is where Coachella takes place, or Coachella Valley, wherever. It's just not fun. It's not enjoyable. My best advice to you is if you can catch your performers at night, I would highly recommend it. It's just not worth going during the day, getting a heat stroke. Drink water, drink water, drink water. Drink water. So far, first impression of the sponge, I'm not used to the stiffness of these type of sponges, but it's blending out really well. I'm not using the round side, I'm using the corner of the two to blend my under eye. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna go back to my Cover FX powder with a clean sponge now, same exact sponge from Pure, and dip it in, oh, with that nice flat surface, and set the under eye. This step is very important. Gotta get the forehead, gotta catch them all. And in my experience, working with a damp sponge and translucent powder makes it last way longer. And for a short periodically time, we're gonna look a little unblended and messy, but we're keeping it that way because when we do the shadows, we got a nice little barrier or protection. I live for some of these Violet Voss eyeshadows, and when I unveiled this on my Insta stories last night, I don't think you really got to see just how excited about this palette I was. This is the Ride or Die. It's a little big. I'm not wild about the packaging, but I do love Violet Voss's shadows. I'm a big fan of like the color choices that they put together. They remind me a lot of Morphe. Like I get color, I get creativity, all in one huge palette. Wait, oh my God. I forgot to do my brows. I'm gonna take my Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit, the usual favorite. I put this brow pencil on, it doesn't budge. It's not waterproof, but it just doesn't budge, it doesn't smudge, and it's got the perfect amount of waxiness. Guess what I've been doing all weekend that I never thought I would ever not do? I haven't been doing concealer under my brows. Remember I was just telling you guys about how I'm like the last person on earth who still does that? Well, I feel like that's more of a sculpted, sexy look. And for Coachella, I was kind of feeling a little bit more carefree, a little more feathered. And when you use concealer to sculpt the brow, you definitely don't get that look. So I skipped it and I'm not mad at it at all. Like I really like it. Now with the brush side, I'm just going to feather the brows and make sure they're all blended in. Then set it using a product that you don't see a lot on my channel, but I've been using this a lot, especially when you need your brows to not move and stay in place. This is the Ready Set Brow, also from Benefit. However, it's not going to leave your brows all crispy and stiff. Well, I guess it just depends on how much you use, but I just like a light layer, light layer, and that way, you know, keep them brows in check. Okay, back to the Ride or Die. I'm gonna take this Riley. Riley's a nice warm orange. I want to conceal my lids using Tarte Shape Tape. This is a shade lighter than my complexion. Going a shade lighter will definitely make those shadows pop a bit more. I'm debating on whether or not I want to get a macro lens for like close-up eye shots. If you could give me some guidance on whether you care, is this close enough for you? Please let me know. It's definitely gonna be an investment, but you know, I put whatever it takes into having amazing content, not only just for me, but for you guys, obs. And if you want me to get in tighter, I don't mind doing that. I'll go get another lens. I'll make it work. I'll make it do what it do. I'll get it popping. I'll do it. Taking Amy, which is this deep cranberry red, great color. I'm now going just tighter into that eye. If you're a perfectionist like me, you'll definitely probably have to go back in with the orange just to touch that up a little bit. I'm mad as hell. My camera cut off. There's no flip screen, so I can't see when it turns off, which is really annoying. Thanks for nothing, Canon. and you missed all of the fleetivity. You didn't really miss much because you've seen me use the Stila Magnificent Metal eyes before. I'm using Diamond Dust. That's my lid color. Because the Magnificent Metals are sold out pretty much everywhere, I also suggested a dupe or an alternative. The Starlit Liquid number 5 from Makeup Forever. It will pretty much give you the exact same look. I just know that these are sold out everywhere, and I'm not sure what the difference in price point is between the two, but I just thought I would list an alternative just in case you were debating on one over the other. And then I did my top lash line with my Lancome Grandiose liner. This was all taking place while my camera was betraying me. My apologies. I'm now going to pop on Sriracha Lash from Iris Beauty. I'm usually pretty good with like checking the monitor, making sure it's still filming. There has to be a way to turn that setting off. It just stops recording just because it feels like it, and I don't know why. My brows are literally set in place. Literally set in place. So while the lash glue dries, I'm going to go back to the red in the palette and the orange and just sweep along my bottom lash line. Bear with me through this step. I have to get really close to the mirror to do this. There's just no way around it. And I'm using my Sigma E20 shader to pop this off. Pop, pop, pop. And then I'm going to take a bigger, more dense E43 with the orange and really hype it up and really pop it up. What does that even mean? Before I start saying inappropriate things, I don't know what it means. I just mean like elevated, you know, get it popping. So basically we got this like silver sunset thing going on right now. Now let's just hope my camera does not try to play me and cuts off again, because I'm really feeling away about this look. Am I the only person who like says something and then like breaks out in song, kind of like Goldmember from Austin Powers? It's just me? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna take this fun glitter that I got from my Smashbox press kit. It is Vlada's lip collab that she did. They put some glitters in there and I was like, ooh. So we're gonna have some real fun now. I'm gonna take, as soon as I can get this open. Let's go with Fiona, and I'm going to contour the inner corners of my eyes, but I'm gonna apply that a little bit heavier than I normally would and extend it. If it's not neat, who cares? That's kind of the point of the look. Now using a bit of that glitter and this pick-majigger thing, I'm just going to stick pieces of glitter at random. Okay, I'm thinking there's gotta be a smarter way to do this. I have a smarter solution. This is a glitter sealant from Beauty Bakery. It is clear. I'm using this with confidence that it won't ruin the look, but I'm just gonna like randomly dot this to give something for the glitter to stick to. Much better. This is about to be my new signature everyday, just for church, happy Easter look, girl. Maybe we can also put, let's also dab some Stila in there. Around it. I really like that drip droppity look I did last time, a couple tutorials back, so. And then Fiona, which was our inner corner color, I'm going to dab that onto the brow bone. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. I'm not gonna add blush. I feel like blush might be a lot for this look, but I am gonna take Pixie and Miriam's palette collab. I love this girl, congratulations. Finally getting a chance to use this. It also comes with a matching brush, and I really appreciate the fact that she actually put, because Miriam is obviously not my color, but she definitely put some thought into the contour colors, the bronze colors here. And I'm thinking that this one all the way to the right is going to be my shade. I'm gonna be using that as a contour. It's a nice warm contour. It's not too ashy, but it's also not really a bronzer either. Brush is a little small for my liking, but it's definitely getting the job done. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. This is actually the perfect color. I wanted to kind of go silver for the highlight, but I don't necessarily think a yellow gold will clash. So I'm gonna take this highlight color from the same palette and sculpt out my cheeks. Hit them cheeks with the other side of the brush, and then my forehead for that golden goddess look. I took a lot of outdoor pictures this weekend, and that forehead game, there's been no complaints about it yet, but I'm telling y'all, it looks so good in pictures. It doesn't have to necessarily become a thing. I personally, I just love it. For some of you guys, it's probably the equivalent of doing the ball tip thing, but I don't care. Set it, don't fret it, girl. Bosch's Mattifying Spray is gonna keep me nice and lit. The lip can go two different ways, okay? If you are a face sweater or if you're an upper lip sweater, then you probably don't want to wear lipstick because it will be running. Ask Melissa Alatorre, she'll tell you. She said her lipstick was damn near on her neck by the end of the day. We're not gonna go to the festival during the day. We're gonna go at night. We're gonna keep it real cute. But if you insist on going during the day, please wear a liquid matte. So I'm gonna take on, why not, you know what, why not just do two looks? Why not just do two lip options? Why not? Okay, so that's look one. No, wait. Let me put my wig on real quick. Now this is the first look. I really like the lip. I feel like it's an unlikely combo and it gives you a little more depth. For lip look number 2, this is for those of you who feel like, you know, dark lip and all this eye is just a little too much. It's a little too much. I'm gonna take one of the Volupte Shines from YSL in the color number 9. It's a really nice peachy color. You don't even need liner with these. It's just gonna give your lips a nice tint. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing, but because you're gonna be out in the sun, it could bleed depending on what your skin type is like. So I just wanted to give you guys both options for both looks, but that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this festival look. While you're here, check out some previous uploads. I'm probably gonna take 2 days to put the videos there, but if they're not there, don't mind me. I'm just slow as hell. If you have not subscribed already, please be sure to do so on your way out, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.